And welcome. My name is Dennis Walu. How's your mind? How's your body? And of course, how is your soul? It's rainy. It's been a rainy day from morning up until this hour. And I am sure a lot of us got stuck at some point. Others found a way around the rain. But at the end of the day, we are here. And we are going to have conversations, as always, right here on the sunny side of life. Beginning with our first conversation, pretty serious for a Friday, not the regular conversations I would have on a Friday, but I would say a tiny one, if you ask me. As we approach the Ember months, starting from next month, a lot of people have targets. I'm sure you know that. While some of us begin the year thinking of how to increase our income legally, setting financial targets for ourselves, looking for investment opportunities, looking for how to grow our income, boost our income, whatever name we want to call it. Others sit still and are calculating how they would steal from those of us who have planned our lives. It's funny, right? I mean, think about it. Why do you feel like that thing that I own? I'm yet to understand why people derive pleasure in stealing from someone what they didn't buy with their money. But then the audacity that comes with the act itself, knowing they can get caught. Oh well. The conversation is addressing the issue of car theft in our society. Yeah, that is what we are looking at on the sunny side today. I'll share with us what the Rivers State Police Command said about operatives busting a notorious interstate car theft syndicate, arresting 12 suspects, and recovering 22 stolen vehicles. We'll pause there. Now, before we come to this, today is Jackpot Friday on the sunny side. And you know what happens on Jackpot Friday? 2 people on the sunny side get to win a part of the jackpot prize. I'll be giving out 50,000 Naira and 75,000 Naira on the show today. And if you're yet to buy your ticket, you didn't buy your ticket on Monday, you didn't buy on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and you're yet to buy today, this is another opportunity for you to head onto the website, oneplay.ng, that's the number 1, then play.ng, and select Nigeria Info 92.3 PH. After you've done that, you buy your ticket with just 500 Naira, because that ticket you buy with just 500 Naira is what qualifies you to be a part of the raffle draw, or will I say the jackpot draw today. You can also use the USSD code *347 *880 *6#, *347 *880 *6#. Select Nigeria Info 92.3 PH, and then let's look forward to who our winners for today would be. So back to the conversation, addressing the issue of car theft in our society. In the year 2023, that was the month November, I would say I had an experience, not a personal one, but someone very close to me. His car was stolen somewhere around Woji area. I'm trying to remember the particular place. Now, he had gone for a photo shoot with his bride-to-be, because the next day, being Saturday, was their traditional marriage, and their white wedding was fixed for December, first week of December. So he had gone to do a photo shoot at a photo studio belonging to a mutual friend of ours. They had finished with the first outfit, then they were done. So he took the outfits, all of their outfits, went to drop it in his car, and then went back up to do picture selection. I mean, if you take a lot of pictures, it only makes sense that you sit for a while to select a few of them that you would want the editor to work on. And then if they feel like sending you all the entire raw file, you want to have them for keeps, that's fine. And then if you don't do that, sometimes the photographer sends you the bulk of pictures, and then you get a pick from the so many the ones that you would like to be walked on. And sometimes we leave the photographer to use their own photographic eyes to see the best ones. But then again, sometimes the ones you feel are so nice, he doesn't feel they're as nice as you think they are. You know that clash. So that was what they were doing. And by the time they were done, the remaining things, they were coming down the stairs and boom, he had his car keys with him. He knew where he parked his car, but he could not find the car. This did not happen in the night. This happened broad daylight. It was that I parked my car. No, now here I leave my motor. I live on here. But the motor is not there. What could have happened? How did it happen? Who did it? How did they do it? They had to go back. That was when the what's it called now? The owner of the place went back to their cameras, their CCTV cameras, and upon reaching the cameras, they discovered what had happened. After, of course, it had happened. And that's why sometimes I wonder why we have these cameras and there's nobody manning the cameras to know when. So over here, we have the cameras. We're not using them to prevent crime. We are using them to know what happened after the crime had already happened, right? So they now discovered how a particular guy had hovered around the car, monitoring, went back and forth, came back, went forward, came back, and then another guy had come, and how they were able to. I mean, you knew that somebody was coming down to this car. You didn't even get scared that the person can catch you and raise alarm. Thief. It's the audacity. The car is not your own, no, mind you. And then boom, the guy entered the car and then drove the car away. Of course, police back and forth. This is 2025. Till today, that car has not been recovered. Oh yes, the traditional marriage happened. As at past midnight of the traditional marriage day, myself and the groom, we were communicating because I was to MC the wedding. We were very close friends. I mean, we were still communicating. And by the time he told me all that had happened, sent me the video, I saw everything. My significant other had to ask me, are we still going for this traditional marriage? Because it was somewhere at Ilili. He said, yes, we're going. The groom said, we're going. So we're going. And it was like, if we were some individuals, they would not be in the right frame of mind to continue with that traditional marriage. A lot of people will start thinking a lot of things. Why you be saying that now when you want marry? Now you be saying they want if your motto. You sure say, you know sure say, blah, 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 blah. We went, we had the fun, the groom was happy, the bride was. I'm sure the bride, in fact, this is me as a woman, I'm sure the bride was thinking a lot of things. Lord, why me? Why is it that now that I want to get married? What is he thinking? Is he blaming me? The only good thing is that, you know, he had money in that car. The money he was supposed to use to pay part of the things for the traditional rites, cash. I think something told him to leave that money in the house at some point. So, yeah, they took other valuables in the car. Their clothes, their shoes, their hair, her hair rather, and all of that. And it's gone. Now, why am I sharing this story? Maybe if you've not experienced something before, you don't understand how it deeply hurts. Now, I do know for a fact that for some of us, our cars are our babies. And while we may not be able to handle all the crimes at once, if we try to handle them one at a time, it will help. Because, yes, we know there are law enforcement agents. We know that the people that are supposed to protect our lives and properties. But then again, these things keep happening, right? So what can we do for ourselves is the first question a normal person would ask. Because it has happened now. They've been stolen, right? You go to the police, recovering the vehicle, getting the criminal, having them, all of us back and forth. It sometimes will end in fertility. At other times, you never know, right? The Rivers State Police Command says that they have busted a notorious interstate car theft syndicate. Interstate, not just in Rivers State. They've arrested 12 suspects and recovered 22 stolen vehicles. I see. While reading this news, I said, I know that thing happened in 2023, but what if his vehicle is part of them? The Public Relations Officer, SP Grace Iringekoko, in a statement said the breakthrough followed a report in September 2024 by one Enoch Daniel, who said his Toyota Hiace bus was stolen at the trailer park in Onne. SP Iringekoko said swift investigations by the Command C4I Strike Force and Octopus team led to the arrest of 2 ex-convicts, 40-year-olds, John Amadi and 45-year-old Na Goodluck. The 2 suspects confessed they were hired by one gospel wakpa to snatch the vehicle using hammers and were paid 90,000 naira each. Hey, oh God, you see full motor that is expensive now, and your own share inside is 90,000 naira. Moving on, so she said further investigations led to the arrest of other key suspects, including 35-year-old Yakubu Abdullah and 35-year-old Abdul Karim Saminu, who was caught with 2 stolen vehicles in Kano. Adamu Musa, a dismissed police officer from Akwa Ibom, found in possession of 11 vehicles. The statement said several other suspects were also arrested. The police said all suspects will be charged to court once investigations are concluded, while efforts are ongoing to arrest the ringleader and other fleeing members of the gang. Ladies and gentlemen, what measures do you think individuals can take to better protect their vehicles from being stolen? Especially in public places like parks and terminals. And let me add, all those places where they tell you car parked as owner's risk. Add it to the equation. With several of the suspects being ex-convicts. I know we've had this conversation before, but then again, every time we get news of some of these operations of ex-convicts, we want to know what our take is on the effectiveness of our current correctional system in rehabilitating offenders and preventing repeat crimes. And then finally, given that this syndicate operated across multiple states, what role do you think better interstate cooperation and information sharing between police commands could play in fighting organized crime like car theft? Let's talk. 0817 923 0002. Again, 0817 923 0002. We also have 0817 923 0003. That's 0817 923 0003. WhatsApp and Telegram number is 0809 030 6416. On X, we're at Nigeria Info PH, and our Facebook page remains Nigeria Info 92.3 PH. How many of us own vehicles and have car trackers? Let's even start with that one. At least, if you can track your car, it's a lot easier. Nigeria Info, good afternoon, and welcome to the sunny side.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
So, having a car worth over 5 million, at least we need to put trackers in it. At least that would be a way to help. At least, even if you are not safe, it's not safe outside. At least when your car is stolen, you can track where your car is. You know, like the situation is you placed yesterday about the PS5. Without a tracker, it would have been inconsiderable. And on that thing about the police, all these 2 inches police
checkpoint.
What's it called again? Checkpoint. They did not see those people. All those 2 inches checkpoints, you have to pay 300 naira. This is the problem. If they're actually doing their job, you don't provide particulars, because these people do not ride through bush or do not carry it on their head and disappear. These cars pass through roads, and the police do not see them because of 100 something. It's not right, you know. So anybody that's buying a car to at least afford a tracker, put it in your car. Even if it's 2 trackers, you put it in the car. So that's
You know, some people have said that sometimes these trackers, if the criminals know where they are fixed, they can always take them off. So putting a car tracker, if you ask me, may not seem like enough done to secure your vehicle. I mean, I'm thinking, I don't want to say I'm a criminal, but I'm thinking like a criminal. If I know that people are now putting car trackers in their vehicles, and that way, if I steal the vehicle, they'll be able to track it. Don't you think I should have sense to come up with how to maneuver the entire car tracker thingy?
You too, as the owner of the car, you have to think like a criminal too. Then put it in the expected place.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. Turn off your radio set, please. I can hear myself from your radio. Good afternoon to you and welcome to the sunny side.
Yeah, good afternoon. I choose to remain anonymous.
All right, then. Go ahead.
Okay. Installing car trackers will not go a long way at all because some of these criminals, they know all those things. Once they made away with your car, they find a way of removing those trackers. I think the only thing that will be more effective is to use car lock. We have pedal lock, we have steering lock. Assuming that guy has the pedal lock or steering lock, those robbers cannot be able to remove that vehicle. It's not easy for them.
Okay.
That's my own advice.
All right, then. Thank you so much. Nigerian Info, good afternoon to you and welcome.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
The last caller has spoke my mind.
Turn off your radio set, please.
In addition to that, people make mistakes in public places in parking their cars. When you want to park a car, there should be a space between you and the car you made there. If you park very close, the car lifters, they have a place to hide and do what they want to do. What the last caller said is true. That pedal lock and steering lock is one of the best anti-car theft. Before you cut that thing, before you cut it, it will take time. The State Police Command have been preaching this for the past 4 years, but people don't want to listen. And another thing, people should listen to this is very, very careful. I'm not saying they should close Lagos license office, but the statistic of cars stolen in Port Harcourt here are cars registered in Lagos and Abuja. 85% of the cars stolen, the one registered in Lagos and the one registered in Abuja. The reason is the car syndicate, they know the plate numbers that are fake.
Interesting.
So they know the one, if they stole the car, they can easily dispose it, change the plate number and dispose it. There are many fake plate numbers around, but people don't care. Provided I need Abuja, I need Lagos. And they'll say, I need it in the next 1 week. The man will just go and buy anything and come and give you. So people should be very careful how they register their cars.
People should be careful how they register their vehicles. This is the sunny side of 92.3 Nigeria Info. And the conversation is addressing the issue of car theft in our society. Arrests will be made. The truth of the matter is sometimes your vehicle will be recovered. At other times, no. What happens to the other times when you cannot recover your vehicle? What happens to times when the CCTV footage only tells you how your vehicle was stolen? What happens to times when you have to park your vehicles where it has clearly been stated that if you park here, anything that happens to your vehicle, it no consign us. What measures do you think individuals can take to better protect their vehicles from being stolen, especially in public places? Nigeria Info, good afternoon and welcome. All right, we're so sorry for that. Please do well to call back. We need to go on a break in a matter of seconds, and when that happens, I will not be able to take any call till we are back from the break. But let's see if I have any messages on WhatsApp. And I do. Msoki Fubara from Botakot says, at some time, the car in the house was almost stolen. What I felt that saved the car from being stolen was the pedal lock with padlock on the pedals. We woke up to find the car partly on the roadside away from where it was parked at night. An aunt after a church program couldn't find her car from where it was parked. Sad. I would say lock your vehicle with pedal lock and padlock when you park and ensure you put all the security gadgets to prevent theft. This one says, the police should do something serious in order to curtail the rate of car theft in the state. Fidelis Elemuwa. Fidelis, the police will do what they will do. But then again, what can you do as an individual? Hi, Denise. I use fuel cut. When it is on, the car can go a few meters before it stops. Ergoba CI. Fuel cut? Interesting. We'll come back to this after the break. Stay tuned.